from For the Love of Paper with my week 26 project life layout for you. This week is my husband's birthday week, and I am using a digital kit from the Lily Pad. I think it was called Celebrate. I'll put a link in the description below. But it just happened to be perfect that it was my husband's birthday week this week, and then also my birthday's the following week, so I'm hoping I can use this particular kit twice for both of those events. So I just went through and picked out all of the things that I wanted, the 4x6 cards, 3x3 cards, and all the embellishments that I thought I was going to use, and put them onto some A4 pages just in Word, and then printed them out at home. Then I went through and cut out all the shapes and all the cards and everything. In hindsight, I really should use my Silhouette Cameo to do it and have that cut it out for me. One of these days I am going to actually to remember to use it. In fact, I really need to use it more often, full stop. So anyway, just using that card as my weekly title card, and using some thickers. They're just like a chipboard plain thicker, so you can colour them with markers to make whatever colour you want. So I just went with black. Even though it's black on black, I think it stands out a lot better than the browny grey colour that it was. And then I used some of these are the Becky Higgins letters from the Project Life range, so I just coloured in those again with a Sharpie marker and just placed them in that yellow strip, which was just perfect size for those little stickers there. Now I'm sorry, part of this video, I don't know, the camera was too far forward on my desk, so some of the work I did quite close to me, and it's not all in the frame, so I do apologize for that. Like there, it's down quite low, so I do try to fix it up when I realize, but yeah, a little bit of it's being cut out. So just add some washing tape and little dots to the top, and then I cut out these little words. These are so cute. I love it when they put the little words in these digital kits. They're just perfect. They always, I don't know, they just go really well usually with my Project Life. So just pop in that on the bottom of that card. And then I'm going through and I'm going to line the edges of all my cards in one big lot, so then it's done and I don't have to keep going back and doing it. So I cut that bit of the video out because you didn't really want to watch that, I'm sure. Then I think I try and lay out all my photos that I've got for this week. It was a pretty quiet old week actually. It is a double page spread, but one whole side of it is just my husband's birthday photos. So the rest of the week was really quiet with only a few little snaps. Actually, I've been a little bit lazy with the photo taking lately. The first part of the year, I was so good on taking photos every day, just a ton of photos. And the last few weeks, or maybe last 2 months, I've just been really slack. I just forget to take photos of things, or I've got kind of in the mindset that things aren't that important to take photos of, which I've just got to snap out of that and start taking a few more snaps of the everyday random stuff that happens around the house and when we're out and about. So that is my goal at the moment, to try and take more photos. Even though my other goal is to try and be more in the moment, so I've got to try and balance that out, as being in the moment and also taking more photos. So that last card there, I just used one of the die cut labels that came with the kit and put my journaling on the bottom of that. And then those two cards that were just on there, I decided I'm going to use those as my filler cards for that particular page, but I didn't quite know what I was going to do with them at that point, so I put them aside and went back to my photos. And the Sons of Sam sleeping again. Surprise, surprise. There are so many photos of him sleeping. But this one was quite funny because he was sitting bolt upright on the lounge watching Actually, I don't even think the TV was on. I think he'd just been playing with his toys up there and then sound asleep sitting on the couch, which was a little bit cute. I can't remember what I added on that. Oh, treasure this. Yeah. Always treasure a moment when a 3-year-old sleeps in the middle of the day. So much time for me to. Sorry, there's not much time usually for me to do stuff during the day because he always wants me to play with him and he's in my way and wants to help, which is great. I love it, but you know, sometimes you want to vacuum by yourself. So I usually get things done on the days that he does have a sleep. She's having a sleep while I'm doing this video now, so that's why I'm getting some voiceovers done this afternoon while he's napping. That one there, I just added some washi tape to that to that card, and then put that best ever cut out on there. And I think I had some little stickers, and I spell out. I think I put Sam's flower garden, maybe. Can't remember. He has a thing about seeds. I might have mentioned it in one of my other videos, and he always asks me if we go to Bunnings or Masters, or any shop that sells seeds. He insists that I buy him a packet of seeds. So those pansies were one of his choices that he planted a while ago, and they're finally growing, so he's pretty happy about that. But we haven't had much rain lately, so I think I'm going to actually have to go and get the hose out and water them. They're starting to get a little bit dry. This one, this picture is really hard to see, but it's actually a whole lot of puzzle pieces on the floor. A friend of mine told me about one of the junky $2 shops around the corner that sell these big puzzles. They're like A3 size puzzles, and they sell them for $3. And I went and bought every different kind that they had. Sam likes a puzzle, as do I. I'm a bit of a puzzle fiend, actually. I don't get to do as many as I used to, but picked out a couple, and that one I think was Angry Birds. And so we sat on the floor and we did that. And as you can see, I'm actually listening to a podcast while I'm filming this video. Usually I watch YouTube or watch shows to catch up on, but all the shows are finished. Like everything in the States is finished at the moment because they're all on summer holidays. So I'm listening to some podcasts on the ABC channel. And I love this card. It's so pretty. And I know the colours don't really suit with a male themed birthday, but I just thought they were so cute that I had to use them as a filler card. And see, talk about really scrimping the bottom of the barrel for photos this week. This is a before and after of my craft area. I just have one sort of corner of our lounge room at the moment as my craft space, and I decided to rearrange it and tidy it up the other day. So I took a photo of the before and the after, and then I got a whole 4x6 card in my layout. Like, that's how light on photos I am at the moment. So yeah, just popping those on this card. This card wasn't from the digital kit. This is actually an old Stampin' Up one. Not sure what kit it was from, but it was from Stampin' Up. And just stick them down on there. I actually really don't like how this card turns out in the end. I don't know. I might go back and change it one of these days. And then I just write before and after. Oh, that little ampersand thing is out of the kit. So yeah, that's that card done. And the focus was not focusing, so I apologize about that. I will put still pictures at the end of the video so you can actually see what that one was all about. And now I'm going back to those filler cards that I pulled out earlier because I think I'm done with all the photos. Now I've just got those couple of filler cards to go in. I thought that one was kind of cool. It kind of looks like fireworks or paint splatter or something, but it's pretty different and kind of funky. These are the same letters I used on my title card, so just trying to keep it a bit similar. And I'm going through and colouring those in black, and I'm going to stick this next to the photo of Sam with the bandage on his head. If you watch the last video that was uploaded where he was jumping on the bed, that was this particular week in real time, so I've just put ouch on that card with the arrow, and I think I'll leave it as that because it doesn't really need anything else. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, and I just pop that in there, and then this is the other side of the layout with all my husband's birthday pics, and I really didn't take that much at all, to be honest. There's even less for my birthday. I think I took like 3 photos of my actual birthday, but that's alright, we'll work with it. So he's just got a picture of his cards, picture of his cake, and then a couple of days before his birthday was on a Monday, so on the Saturday we went out for lunch with family, and then one of his best mates came round, and we just had a couple of drinks and dinner, and we're listening to some old school music from when we grew up, and that was what the picture of the Billy Ray Cyrus was down there, if anyone was wondering. It's a little bit embarrassing, but this is what we listened to when we were younger, so we were having a big flashback evening, and yeah, it was pretty fun night that we had, just the 3 of us actually hanging out. And that card, I just needed something to put in there, so 365 days until 30. Yeah, it was his 29th birthday this year. And then I just go through and do the journaling about the day. And that's it for this layout, guys. I'll put some stills at the end, and I'll see you next time. Bye!